Hi, loved ones. It's Lumea. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Today, I am sitting in my car at the beach, and I am just very thankful for everything that I've been discovering recently. I don't know about y'all, but these downloads have been coming in like crazy. A lot of healing going on. The energy is just on full-blown ascension. All the light workers and chosen ones are being called to just start shedding all of that toxic energy and to transcend to a higher level of being, where the way showers, the leaders, and the new power that is going to be emerging in the world. A lot of people are seeing changes happening politically and emotionally in their families. There's just a lot more. Like, have y'all noticed that it's been a lot easier to spot toxic behaviors? More people are talking about narcissists, not just the toxic father, but also the toxic mother. People are becoming a lot more self-aware. And so we are being called to level up. And as a result of that means we have to be accountable. We have to start recognizing what type of energy we're putting out into the world, because that's what we're contributing to the collective. And if you're not putting out positive energy, then you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. So with that being said, today's topic, I just want to dive in a bit into, I want to talk about energy. So energy, right? A lot of people think about energy from a scientific perspective. Energy powers things. Energy is something that gives us the stamina, the endurance, the ability to be active, right? And so energy far exceeds all of those foundational expressions of itself. Energy is something that gives us our life force, the prana, right? And in esoteric astrology, Taurus represents that prana energy, the building blocks of the material world. So having yourself energized is just one aspect that's going to help you accumulate the resources you need to be the change you wish to see in the world. So how are you sharing your energy? How are you rejuvenating your energy? What is draining your energy? These are very important questions that you need to ask yourself, because if you're spending all your time laying around watching Netflix all day, then you're not using your energy productively. Everything is just going down the drain. You're spending too much time doing things that are not adding value to your life or to the world. Tell me, if you binge watch a whole series on Netflix in one sitting over the weekend, yeah, you'll talk about it for like a week with some of your co-workers. Maybe you'll talk about it for a few months if it's that popular of a show, but afterwards it doesn't even matter anymore. It doesn't even matter, and all those hours were just spent, just wasted. It's okay to entertain yourself, but balance that out with adding some value to things and being productive with your energy. Now, when it comes to what is draining your energy, draining your energy is time wasters, and again, things that don't add any value to your life or anyone else's life. Okay, and we'll get into why that is and why you may be doing that. And but first off, let's identify some of the key time wasters here, or energy wasters. We just addressed one: spending too much time watching television. Then you got porno. All right, which is huge. I work in a faction where I'm able to like look at stats about what the most popular websites are that are viewed like in the country, and the top 4 websites in the United States that had billions of users on a daily basis, or had millions of users on a monthly basis, was 4 porn sites. What does that say about the mindset of people in America, right? If you're one of these people who are using your time like that, first of all, you're wasting your energy, your sexual energy, which is a huge part of being able to alchemize and transmute negative and lower vibrational energies. If you're just draining out your bodily fluids, you're wasting another element of energy on the physical level. And so there's just so many things that are wasted in that exchange. It's okay to take care of yourself. The body has needs, but don't overdo it or overstimulate yourself to the point where you can't even have a regular relationship in society because you have such a skewed perception of what relationships really are. Gaming is another one, right? You're living in this fantasy world where it seems like you're doing an action because you're actively participating in Call of Duty or World of Warcraft or whatever your game of choice is. It seems like you're doing something, but you are, in a sense, building community. There's communication, there's strategy that goes into it. But where is the value in the external world? Well, if you're somebody who just enjoys playing games, I guess that, and you make money off of it, there's plenty of people online who do things like that. Twitch is a whole platform that, I'm not, getting endorsed by them or anything like that, but that's a whole platform where people congregate who have a common interest. But what else are you doing in your life? Are you getting outside? Are you engaging in, meetups to where you guys will actually play in person? Are you socializing? Are you connecting? Are you networking outside of this virtual world? Life is not lived online. Lastly, toxic ass relationships. All right. They're energy wasters. All right. You could be with a group of people and there's this sense of obligation because you guys grew up together, or you've been through a lot and they knew you, a version of you that you no longer want to be, but they're not willing to make the changes they need to do in order to level up, and you keep trying to drag them along with you on your journey, and they're resisting. So what's that going to do? We're free-willed beings. It's going to hold you back, and that's something that's going to be draining the hell out of your energies because you're trying to move forward, but you got this dead weight. Dead weight is heavy, baby. You need people who are going to be walking beside you. You need people in your life who are going to carry their own load. You need people who will be able to help you out when the load gets too heavy. You understand me? That's called support. That's a support network. If somebody is just taking from you and they're not replenishing anything that you've given them, that's not a friend, baby. That's an enemy. This extends beyond just the friendship dynamic. This goes into the realm of family especially, because family will sit there and tell you, well, we're blood is thicker than water. And so there's this obligation, this feeling that I'm obligated to have you in my life because you put a roof over my head, or you fed me, or you put clothes on my back, but you never fucking knew me. You never took the time to know me and understand me. And as a result of that, I don't get any value out of this exchange. And I'm grown now. I can put my own roof over my head, and I can put my own clothes on my back. So what value are you adding into my life, right? So you got to understand these things, right? And there comes a time and a place where you may have to separate from your family and set those strong and firm boundaries to where you can take the time to know yourself. If someone is continuously gaslighting you and making you feel worthless or shameful for the decisions that you make, and these decisions that you make are making you happy, but because they're not the decisions that these family members who want the best for you wanted, they try to guilt you into being unhappy with your decision in the hopes that you will be redirected into the path that they want you to take. It's a form of manipulation. Again, these are not family. These people are enemies. Unhealed trauma does some nasty things. And if you are on your journey to healing, then that means you need to learn how to set firm boundaries and block out the people, the activities, the things that are draining your energy and keeping you from moving into a life that you truly deserve. There's so much more to life than just struggling. There's so much more to life than just being miserable and unhappy and upset all the time, and tense and anxious and depressed. The world is beautiful, but it's the filter that is on your mind, the emotions that you haven't dealt with. That's what's going to keep you stuck. That's what's going to keep you from seeing this beauty. Another person could come to this beach and see people that they don't like. Maybe they think it's dirty. Maybe they think that it's not as great as it seems. They're stuck in their head. They're thinking about a relationship that's toxic. They're not in the moment. And when you're not in the moment, you're not living in reality. You're living in a fantasy in your mind. And that drains your energy from being able to experience the now. The now is the only moment that exists. So wake up. Wake up. Take your power back from things that are draining your energy. Find things that invigorate you. Sit outside in the sun and meditate. Smile more, laugh more. Do things that bring out your inner child and your creativity. Laugh at yourself, have fun with it, and get around some good people who will support you through this process. Life is a journey. It's not a sprint. It is something that you're going to have to continuously move forward in the journey of life. You cannot sit still. When you sit still, that's when you die. There's a lot of people the walking dead around here. It's because they've sat still in their circumstances. Bitterness comes from that. Energy is meant to be moving. Don't let your energy become stagnant. Find your passion. Find a good group of people to be around. And keep waking up every day looking for a reason to be happy. And I guarantee you, your life will be so much better. A lot of noise going on around here. But life keeps moving. So should you. So with that being said, loved ones, I'm going to go ahead and sign off and enjoy the rest of this day. And it's a very important vibration. Make sure you meditate. Make sure you drink enough water, eat enough fruits and vegetables, staying prayed up, and loving on yourself every day. Until next time, thanks for watching my channel. Bye.